Man, yo, powerful book. If you never read Between a Rock and a Hard Place, there's a movie, 127 Hours. James Franco. I'm gonna keep this short. I wasn't really planning on filming this right now, but I decided now is a good time. Sup, traders? So, there's a quote in this, but this guy is an extreme risk taker, and he's talking about. There's a concept he talks about in this called deep play, which is where the risks that the risk of what you're doing is so much greater than any tangible reward. And an example of it is he climbs all 14,000 foot plus Colorado peaks solo in the winter, which is an insane thing to do, and he almost dies many times. And like, what's his reward, right? Maybe a little bit of fame, no money, memories, experience, but he's risking his life, right? So deep play in trading is like risking what you cannot afford to lose, right? Risking your life, really, or risking everything. Like risking your lifestyle would be deep play for like when you don't have to, which isn't something I've done, but it's gotten close at times where it's like, man, yeah, to risk my ability. Yeah, I mean, that would look like risking my rent here and my dog, the ability to pay for my dog and like everything for more money, which wouldn't really affect my life that much. So deep play. But the quote that I want to share with you is he's talking about avalanche. He almost kills his friends because he takes a stupid line down a mountain, triggers an avalanche, and they all get buried. And one of his friends, almost died. He was without oxygen or without adequate oxygen for 15 minutes. They had to dig him out. He was hypothermic. He lived. But there's a quote in here where they say, when you play the odds, you have to be able to survive not beating them. That's the quote right here. When you play the odds, you have to be able to survive not beating them. I also want to find this bit with deep play. I think, where is it? It's the start of one of the chapters. We don't need to find it. Let's go back here. So here's the thing. When you're trading, you're taking risks. You're playing the odds. You're going to lose. You have to be able to survive not beating them. So you're going to lose 10 trades in a row, right? You have to be able to survive. It doesn't blow up your account. This is why it's so important to not risk everything. To always keep something in reserve. Yeah, there's so many traders I've heard of who've risked it all in one trade and lost everything. Or risked it all in 1 week and lost everything. Risked it all in a month and lost everything. And you're playing the odds, at some point you're going to get a string of super unlucky circumstances. What are you going to do, right? When you play the odds, you have to be able to survive not beating them. That looks like not risking everything. It looks like having something in reserve. And for me, I've never risked everything. But there's a lot of times where I'm just in the markets. I've been taking risks I don't need to be, and trading what I don't need to be, trading and it's why. Okay, it's ego and attitude to risk more than I'm comfortable with rushed decision making, causing me to skip critical steps of gathering and evaluating information. Like, how often have I rushed into trades without having back tested the strategy before even going under the hood and checking advanced technicals, whatever, trader positioning. And so much of that was about some kind of, I think for me, a lot of it was about entertainment, trying to entertain myself. And part of that is ego and all these other things. But when I take the fun out of trading, it makes money. When I take the ego out of trading, when I just take comfortable risks, it makes money. It's not particularly stressful. So, we don't need to belabor this point forever because I want to get back to what I was doing. But when you're trading, you're playing the odds and you're going to lose. And you have to be able to survive not beating them. Okay? Imagine the worst thing that can happen in terms of unlucky in trading, it's going to happen, including your broker going down, which has happened to me. I mean, I had I had 6 figures in Celsius, and I pulled it out right before it went down. I had 6 figures in BlockFi, and I pulled it out right before it went down. I had $25,000 with FTX, and I pulled it out right before it went down. I had 6 figures in prop firms, and I lost it, right? I was playing the odds. But I survived because that wasn't all of my money. That wasn't all my capital. So, part of people ask me one of the reasons why I trade crypto is because I can keep most of my money in a high interest savings and just a little bit of my money trading crypto with a lot of leverage. Leverage is a beautiful thing because if I didn't have leverage, in order to take comfortable risks, I would need to deploy a lot more capital. And when these brokers eventually go down, when a broker goes down, I'm out. I'm up. I'm out. Right. So it's all about surviving. Like trading is so much more about survival than making money, because so much can go wrong over the years, and you have to consider that and find a way to survive. So hope you find that useful. Keep playing the odds, but just take comfortable risks and make sure the situation is survivable. Okay, appreciate you all. Much love and peace.